Hello everyone, I'm Sabrina Stowe, Fire and Life Safety Educator for the Winston-Salem Fire Department.
And I'm Rodney Cooper, Assistant Fire Marshal for the Winston-Salem Fire Department.
Thank you for joining us for the 2020 Citizens Fire Academy. As you can see, this year's Academy is virtual. And even though we can't come together in person, we still have a great 8 weeks planned for you. Not only will you learn about how the fire department is run, you'll also learn ways to stay fire safe in your own home and to possibly save someone's life using hands-only CPR.
You will also take a virtual tour of a fire station, as well as get a close look at one of our fire trucks. We'll take you on a home safety scavenger hunt, go over some cooking safety tips, and learn how firefighters are actually trained.
This week, you'll get to meet our fire chief, Trey Mayo. He's going to give you a brief overview of the responsibilities of a municipal fire department and a look at what it takes to run the Winston-Salem Fire Department.
Hello, I'm Trey Mayo, Fire Chief for the City of Winston-Salem. Welcome to the 2020 Citizen Fire Academy, the very first we have ever done virtually. Thank you for signing on to spend 8 sessions with the city's primary emergency services provider. The fire department isn't just a lot of red paint and chrome. I think you'll find this to be an enlightening view into the intricacies of all the things we do, how we do them, and the training and equipment required to get them done. Before I give you a brief overview of the fire department, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Sabrina Stowe, our fire and life safety educator, for all the effort she put into ensuring you have a valuable learning experience. I also want to thank the city's marketing and communications department, without whom this virtual experience would not be possible. The Winston-Salem Fire Department has a total authorized staffing of 368 certified and support personnel. They operate from 19 fire stations, the Vivian H. Burke Public Safety Center, the Bryce A. Stewart Municipal Building, the Alexander Beatty Public Safety Training and Support Center, and an apparatus maintenance facility located off of Clemensville Road. The department is divided into 5 branches: administration, fire and life safety, logistics, operations, and safety training and special operations. Fire administration includes the fire chief, 2 business office managers, a records technician, an administrative battalion chief, an administrative captain, and a senior administrative assistant. Fire administration is responsible for department-wide visioning and goal setting, medium and long-range planning, budgeting, purchasing, payroll, human resources, and accreditation. The Fire and Life Safety Branch includes an assistant chief who is the fire marshal, a deputy fire marshal, a fire and life safety educator, 3 personnel who review construction plans, 8 fire investigators, and 4 fire inspectors. The branch is responsible for enforcing the North Carolina State Fire Code in multifamily and commercial buildings, ensuring that proposed construction projects meet the intent of the fire code, delivering risk reduction education programs, and investigating the origin and cause of fires. The logistics branch is headed by an assistant chief and coordinates fire apparatus specification and purchase, fire station design, construction and maintenance, and equipment maintenance and repair. Logistics inventories and maintains 800 sets of structural firefighting gear, 180 self-contained breathing apparatus and 402 breathing air cylinders, 338 radios, 350 small engines, and nearly 15 miles of fire hose. The logistics branch also includes the department's apparatus maintenance facility and mechanics. The operations branch includes an assistant chief, 3 division chiefs, 9 battalion chiefs, 78 captains, 72 fire engineers, and 190 firefighters. As you have already probably guessed, about 90% of the fire department's fiscal and personnel resources are in the operations branch. The operations branch uses a 24-on, 48-off shift schedule to staff 18 engine companies, 5 ladder companies, and a heavy rescue company. These units are strategically located at the city's 19 fire stations. The operations branch also has some special response units that are cross-staffed by using personnel from the engine and ladder companies. These include a brush fire unit, a hazardous materials unit, a mobile breathing air unit, and 2 technical rescue units. There are also 6 boats and 2 rafts for rescuing victims from high water caused by urban flooding. Finally, the Safety, Training, and Special Operations Branch is the heart and lungs of the fire department. It includes an assistant chief and an administrative captain and ensures that we comply with all standards set by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration and the National Fire Protection Association. The branch also coordinates the department's emergency medical program, delivers continuing education, runs our recruitment, hiring, and promotional processes, instructs recruit firefighters in our fire academy, and oversees our hazardous materials, water, rope, confined space, trench, and collapse structure rescue programs. As a nation, America does a pretty miserable job at fire prevention. While the number of fires in America has decreased since the 1970s, the decrease has been almost entirely the result of improved building, electrical, and fire codes. America has the 10th highest death rate of all industrialized nations in the world, and the number of fire deaths in 2018 was 21% higher than in 2009. We can debate the reasons for these facts, but I'll tell you that I'm convinced that the root of America's fire problem is that, as a rule, Americans have very little fear of fire. To the typical American, fire is something that happens to someone else. Consider that there is a fire in America every 24 seconds, and that 75% of those fires occur in the home. 66% of America's fires are the result of human failure involving cooking or heating appliances or smoking. More than half of the 1.3 million fires that occurred last year started as a result of unattended cooking. In the past 30 years, the inside of our homes have become filled with synthetic materials that began their lives in an oil well. Nylon, polyester, vinyl, and polyurethane now make up most of the things in our homes. These synthetic materials consist of complex molecules of carbon bonded to hydrogen, just like gasoline and natural gas consist of complex molecules of carbon bonded to hydrogen. Because of this, when your home is on fire, your furniture, bedding, carpets, and window treatments will burn just like gasoline. As you move through future modules of this virtual Citizen Fire Academy, I want you to learn about the talented men and women of this great fire department and the excellent services they provide. But I also want you to understand just how much of a real threat fire is in all of our lives. Again, thank you for your time and interest, and please turn your attention to fire prevention.
We hoped you enjoyed meeting the chief, and I'm sure you learned something you didn't know about what it takes to run a fire department.
Join us next Monday as we will have one of our fire captains demonstrate hands-only CPR. This life-saving technique just might help you save someone's life.
And be sure to sign up for email alerts on our website at cityofwsfire.org to be notified when the next Citizens Fire Academy video is released.
See you next week.